How we doing? How we doing? We're chilling. We're chilling in a beautiful city of Newcastle. How we doing, guys? I'm gonna start a poll. Okay, what else can I do? No, that's it. We're live. I like the natural sunlight. I like the sunlight. Super September. Here we come. What up? How's it going, guys? How's it going? We got the Anderson 1986. This is absolutely exciting. I haven't been live in a while. And you know what? It's a good time. Let me show you. Happy Thursday, bro. Check the blue skies. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful right there. What lovely skies. Look at that. Can't ask for a better day. What's going on, bro? Welcome back. Thank you so much. We're now settled in. We're chilling. We're in a new place, in a new time. We're feeling great. We're exercising. I just had my dinner. We had some steak as well, which has been fun. You know, uh, I must say, good times. Uh, I do miss doing the lives. I want to set up a proper YouTube studio so I can just be live every day around the same time, say hello to the people, hang out, have a good time. You know, it is nice to do so. And one thing I miss about the lives is being able to express myself, hang out with the crowd, be nice to people. You know, it is important to me that I do that, and it made me feel nice as well. Plus, we speak about mental health and well-being. You know, some people come in, they stay for some time, they go back out. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, great! Look at this. The battery is low. Isn't the battery always low? What do I do now? Okay. Well, it's okay. It's the first live. It's back. I gotta figure this out. Where to get the charger from? I don't have an immediate charger, so maybe I'll just be on my phone. The iPad is also dead. Yikes. The iPad is also dead. Whoa, we got 5 people on the live. Absolutely beautiful day. Can you go live? Here, I'm trying to set up my YouTube studio. As you can see, we're gonna do a lot of stuff over here. Exciting people, absolutely. We're ecstatic to the next level, to the next level. And you know what it is? I just want to come and spread positive vibes. As long as some people leave with some positive vibes, that's what I want. And the important part is that we stay positive, mental health and well-being. We eat clean and we exercise a little bit every day. Even if it's for a few minutes, exercising is important. So what I feel is that when we show consistency on a daily basis, consistency, it really shows after a while. So what does that mean? That now I have uploaded more than, sweet bro, absolutely go for it. I have uploaded 850 videos on YouTube, shorts and long form. And over a period of time, I felt excited. I remember the first videos were so and now they're growing. I've stalled a little bit, but you know what? The message is the same. If every day I speak about living healthy, eating healthy, positive mindset, you know what happens? I'm reinforcing my thoughts. I'm reinforcing who I am, and it holds me accountable as well. So I feel that in one way, when I do these lives, it is definitely a check towards my day of reminding myself that I've eaten clean, I've exercised for mental health and well-being, I've walked outside, I avoided processed foods and sugars, you know. And the important part is that I may slip up sometimes, but I'm okay to share that because it does happen. But more importantly, I try and fix it immediately. So if you do it once, it could be considered a mistake or pass, but when you do it 2 times in a row, it's a formation of a new habit. That's the way I see it. So if you can do something a few times in a row, it is a formation of a new habit, whether the thing is good or bad. So for example, reading a book, that is important. I think everybody should read, especially when you feel that you can take it to the next level, because the way AI is coming, the only way to distinguish yourself, your thoughts, the connections you make, is the knowledge you have, and that will be piece unique. And the reason I say that it's unique information to yourself, because the way your neurons are firing, the way you learn subject matter, the way you interpret what is out there gives you your unique perspective. So, for example, I've had a rather, let's just say, insane life so far, right? I was born in Bombay. I shifted to America. I went to boarding school. And I've been living in Newcastle. This is like my third life, you know. And I've met so many people from around the world. And I need help finding a Polish person. All right, absolutely. We're going to try and help you do that. Any particular reason, let me know. And I've learned so much, and now I have a unique perspective. I've hi Z, how you doing? Right? I have such a unique perspective with different accents. Rob Thomas, whinge, bro. Absolutely. What's up? Absolutely. I'm doing well. How about you, Z? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. And the unique perspective when I'm chatting with AI, when I'm building my own AI lab, I'm working on my LLM models. I'm trying to create something for mental health and well-being, an app. I'm creating an app right now for university students, and all my knowledge from computer science and the coding, because I did my master's in computer science and AI, and then I went on to do data science as well. What happened is that even though the coding has been replaced, what used to take 6 months and a team of 6 to 10 to 12 people, I can do it myself. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And what used to take me a longer time is now taking me maybe a day, maybe two. And the reason is because I have the knowledge of what it is, like how I can actually build out a working application, how I can build out a proper website. Oh, thank you so much. I've been working on it. Yeah. Uh, I only use water, by the way, and some olive oil. Yeah. So my knowledge is helping me create this application, and if I can do it faster and I can launch my app within the next 3 weeks, what my idea is to get support from people out there to test the app, to give me the feedback, positive criticism, negative, anything that's buggy, that's not working, because I feel it's community based. And my perspective on this application is for mental health and well-being, but especially for university students, because it's that critical age when you're at university where you're away from home, you're becoming an adult, you're transitioning. Cash Blast, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Kesha, how you doing? Is that the way I said your name? Very cool. I hope that's correct pronunciation. And I feel like that's the time people need most help to transition into university. There are new people from around the world. You have to cook for yourself, you have to take your trash out, you have to do your washing. There's so many things, and sometimes you're not prepared. And I feel that my mental health and well-being app will create a community, will create a 24-hour mental health first aiders helpline as well, which I feel is extremely important in today's day and time. The mental health first aiders app, it's Keisha. That's how you pronounce it. Keisha. Absolutely. Mon pleasure, madame. Pleasure to meet you. Keisha, where you from? What languages do you speak? I would love to know. Let me know. I'm locally based in Newcastle in England, but let me know where you're from. What's your next goal you're working towards? Right, Z, I'm working towards my mental health and well-being app. Currently, I'm doing a little stint at Primark as well. I would like to let you know I'm loving it at Primark. I get to practice my different languages. Um, meeting so many people. I'm learning life. I never got to do that kind of job when I was younger. I was coming from a different lifestyle, but now I'm appreciating it a lot. I do the 4.5 hour shifts. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Ooh, that's interesting. Yes, absolutely. So I'm doing that so I can support myself and spend more time and effort and money onto my mental health and well-being app. And what I feel is that I do require some additional funds, which I want to make it myself. So I'm going to invest it in marketing. I'm investing it in advertising, and obviously the hosting and the small parts that come in, that will be there. But overall, I would like to collect some money and really help launch the app nicely. I will also be trying to code it and develop it myself continuously. So I do need sometimes more time, because currently I have two jobs that I'm working. One is at the NHS and other is Primark, and that's paying my bills and that's paying for whatever else I can do. And I'm barely breaking even, along with all the tumultuous activities around in my life right now, which I don't want to get into. But if I can say, the last few weeks have been absolutely insane. But you know what? I want to what's the app? Sorry for interrupting. No, absolutely. So it's gonna be called Mango Mate. It's from a company that I'm working with. It's called Mango Minds, and they provide mental health and support and mentoring and tutoring to university students. It is a friend, so it's a Mango Mate. And the whole purpose of that is, first is a small thing like a quote of the day, something perk you up, and machine learning LLM model, where it will guide you through your day when you're feeling flustered, uh, when you're struggling with activities. Like, suppose you have an assignment, you don't know what's going on. So it's going to help you break it down into 10, 15 different steps, and just small things like that. And every week, the reason I'm trying to collect some money is so that every week I can have new features, new iterations. And I want to go to campuses and sit with people and sit with the students and interview the students and have a podcast and talk about the students and their struggle and what they're doing. And that is actually my goal. And when I see myself doing that, it is absolutely invigorating and is motivating to me. Currently, what I'm doing doesn't provide me the same level of happiness and joy, which I understand why. And it is part of the struggle. However, I feel that it motivates me more to get into this app. And now there's only a few weeks left before I have to launch it. So now I have to figure out how to make time, how to code it. Because I currently was moving house and I have a few different things going on all at the same time. And I'm not been able to cope too well. But I am strictly and stringently gonna start this from today itself, and that's why I started the app for Super September, the lives. So hopefully every day, once a day, at least in the evenings, I'm gonna be on YouTube live myself, but also motivate you guys out there for mental health and well-being, where we're avoiding processed foods and sugars, we're smiling, and we're interacting. Because the point of Mango Mate is creating a community where you have some people to talk to, but also it's an interactive community. And the interactive community means that there will be struggles that you may be having. So suppose you're doing a degree in psychology, somebody's doing in computer science. It opens up that, hey, it's assignment week, what can I do? Or I'm at Northumbria University, which university are you at? And you can find some like-minded people on the app and get together. I know there are other. Oh, thank you. I do like my hair. I have lost 40% of my hair, but whatever's left for now, it's all good. Thank you so much for the compliment. So it's all about the fact that you can find similar-minded people, but I would like to host events and activities, and I would like to do that. And the point is, what I would like to say is that the app is for people. Originally was for neurodiversity. So I have ADHD, and I thought, like, I don't have similar-minded people, they may not understand me, and it may be difficult. And the assessors weren't helping me, and the university was becoming tricky to navigate. And people weren't listening to me. So I was like, okay, fine. But now I feel like I would like to solve those problems that I had at university and I didn't get help for. And I feel like putting all that out there, putting that out there will help the students. And I feel like if I do that every day, that will make me happy. If I wake up and help students, or it could be 24/7. It's a Friday night, I want to help. It's a Tuesday morning, I want to help. And I want to read the comments from the students. I want to read what's happening. I want to travel to different universities. I want to go from Newcastle to London to Manchester. Yo, it's been a while, mate. How you doing? How you doing? And the point is that that will make me happy to do so. Can you imagine, going to different universities, talking to the students, giving mental health and well-being lectures and talks and how we can help and, all those good things that when I wake up, I would like to do. And I see myself doing that on a daily basis. So the first part is I have to get the app out there. And me getting the app out there is so important to me, is very important to me at this point because I see myself. I see myself really, really feeling grateful that I've reached this point. And I feel that if I can make it that far and I can do this thing, I would be nothing but like, I would feel that I've accomplished something. So it wasn't when I got a first class degree or anything like that. It is just about the fact to say that, hey, I'm doing something and I've reached this part that I've launched this app and I finally have my own startup and I finally have something that I like waking up to. And the part is that I want to be part of the community. I want to listen. I want to have places where you guys can email me, text me, message me. I don't use Facebook, but I guess I'll have to open Facebook and just be all in, like all day, answering questions and creating events and getting volunteers and kicking the whole community off. And I would love to do that, but I also know there has to be a financial side to it, because how else am I going to pay rent? And I think that I would like to understand that if I was able to do it for free, I would love to. But I realize there has to be some sort of like either advertising or I'll have sponsors and all. But then will I feel like a sellout by getting sponsors? It's a predicament. Like, I wouldn't want like soft drinks because I don't promote, unhealthy living. But who else is really healthy living if you really go to see? Like, can I promote a water brand because I want to do that? Can I promote exercising? Like, every company has its own negative vibes and somebody will be upset. So I figure, like, how else can I generate money? Well, what if I ask the students, well, what is it worth to you? Is it worth a Netflix subscription to you? 199, 599, 1099, right? What is it worth to you? And I feel like if I have sponsors, it can dilute the brand because there might not be any brands that everybody agrees with should be part of it, where mental health and well-being and fitness, like if I do a certain brand and they're like, well, these people do this and this, it's nice. Well, I cannot really think of any top of my head that mental health and well-being and supports and that doesn't have any issues. So I feel like I can just charge a subscription, but then I'm like, hey bro, how you doing? Hi bro, how you doing? I'm very well, thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. And I feel like if I ask you guys for a subscription, be like too much, because I don't want you guys to be, what's up bro, what's happening, talk to me, talk to me. I feel like I don't want to burden you guys with it. And the point is that I'm working on the app. Oh, you have cold and cough, okay. Take some honey, put some ginger, maybe some garlic, it'll be go away, bro. It's not a big deal, it's all good, you can fight through that. And the point is that if I charge for the subscription, I feel it will discourage a lot of students to join. And if I don't charge, how will I make money for myself so I can pay my rent? So I'm thinking this way, it's free to join, but if you would like to, you can pay for it. But then I feel like if I need £2,000 a month for my rent and my food and my insurance and whatnot, well, how much will each subscriber really pay? So do you see, it's like really throwing me off, because then if I still have to hold my job, well, then that takes up a lot of time. And the remaining time, I still need to pay my bills. So I'm really trying to think, when will I run the app? And I really need to figure that out in the next few weeks. So, yeah. Well, guys, it's been my first live. There's 7 people still here, and it's been 20 minutes, and I'm feeling great. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow, hopefully, probably later on in the evening, because I have to go right now to the safe storage place. Shout out to safe storage, great place, and I have to turn back my keys. But I will be back tomorrow, and I appreciate for the people who have stopped by. And please don't forget to exercise, even if it's a few minutes. Avoid processed foods and sugars. Avoid processed foods and sugars. And most importantly, don't forget to smile. All right, I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. All right, ciao. Bye, guys. Bye.